Our first official democracy center. South Carolina was our first unofficial. Our first official democracy center was introduced to us by our RVG team, our Ruthless Vote Getter RV, who said there is an amazing person that you must meet in this little town of Hawkinsville, Georgia. And we met him. He came to DC. We spent time together. I taught them how to use our canvassing app. We were using Minivan then. And on December 21st, which is the very first day that they were able to canvass, they went out, and between December 21st and January 4th, they knocked on 2,400 doors and had 2,100 conversations. Why? Because when people found out that they were from the Newberry Foundation, and this was the group that provided food for people in need every month, people were very excited to speak with them. So I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Julius Johnson of Hawkinsville, Georgia, and Washington, D.C. Julius.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. I'm sitting here at this gala and I am just overwhelmed. I am sincerely overwhelmed. This is just so important. It's so special to me. I'm here this evening with my team. I'm here with one of my elders, Mr. Thomas Fisher, who's born and raised in Hawkinsville, Georgia, has been a fighter on the front lines his entire life. I'm also here with Francois Ndegwe, our senior fellow at the Democracy Center, along with Taquasia and Amina Salim, my lovely wife. Thanks to all of them for being here at the gala. Andrea, you are a superstar. Simply put, you're a superstar. From the day we met until this very evening, you have been a woman of your word. You've given us a vision, a focus, and inspiration to impact this small community where I am the seventh generation. My family first came here in 1818. And through the enslavement period and freedom, we have farmed, we have been in the ministry, in education, and we have a democracy center, if you can believe it, on Commerce Street in the heart of Hawkinsville, Georgia. And the picture of it is right behind me on the virtual screen. And this is a very unique place here in Hawkinsville. We're in Pulaski County, in the deep South. And the people here have had to go along to get along. Through that process, relationships have been built, and we have learned to be interdependent, both intraculturally and interculturally. And one of the unique things about our Democracy Center is we are white and Black. And at first, the community was unsure what our goals and objectives were. But because of the long-standing familiarity of family names here, like the Fishers and the Andersons and the Newberries and the Walters, people got more and more comfortable. The young people who knocked on those doors that you talked about met people face to face, because for a long time here in the deep, deep South, people have been isolated and marginalized, and there's been a lot of fear. But with the support of Search for Common Ground, people are more courageous, they're more bold, and we have learned that it's not just about the elections, or though they are our top priority, Andrea, it's what happens between the elections. It's knowing your Miranda rights. It's fighting for social justice. We are a community that is completely dominated by the white power structure. We have one elected official in our city commission from 1972, from the sheriff to the fire chief to the person in the DMV. It's predominantly white. And that's something that people have accepted, but we're getting people out of their place, if you will, because people have been for too long put in their place and survived in their place, but we've given them a new place, which is the Democracy Center. And through the Democracy Center, they can go beyond that place and stick their chest out, be courageous, be bold, and take hold of their lives with dignity and respect, hand in hand. So when you look at our food program and you look at the work we're doing with health and the work we're doing with civic education, we are an integrated rainbow coalition, really on the front lines in the Deep South against some very strong opponents. The money that you have given us, Andrea, has changed people's lives. It has provided employment. It has allowed us to hire young people, teach them about civic education, because the opposition, they're well-heeled, they're well-entrenched. And so having funding to continue this important, critical work is critical to our sustainability and our continuity to do the work that needs to be done so that my children can have a place where they feel safe and secure. So we are forever indebted to the Search for Common Ground. Andrea Miller, you have inspired us, your board of directors, the other folks who drove the van down here. We love them. Lorna, all of them. I know they're on the call. They just inspired us, and we're here on the front lines, and we are ready to continue in 2022 to make this country what it is meant to be, one country for all of us. So thank you, and I am just elated. Happy, happy holidays to everyone. Please support Search for Common Ground. This is a good effort.
Thank you so very much, Julius.